Hello, this is Gihan Perera. What are you doing to get your people ready to use AI? Now, you might say that's a silly question, Gihan, because AI is already here, it's with us already, and if we're not already using it, we've already missed the boat. And look, I absolutely agree with that to some extent. If you're already using it and your people are using it effectively and safely and responsibly, fantastic, happy days. But many organizations, many companies aren't at that point yet. They're holding back on letting their people loose on AI. And some of it's for very good reasons, because they want to make sure that when they allow their people to leverage AI, they're also doing it safely, ethically, and responsibly. I've got no problem with that. But are you getting your people ready for that point? I was speaking at a conference recently, a healthcare conference of senior leaders in healthcare organizations and companies, and I had two very interesting conversations after my presentation. I was talking about being a future-ready leader, and of course AI is a big part of that, and two people came up to me separately after my presentation, and these are senior leaders in healthcare companies, and they told me their experiences and what they're doing. So what company A is doing is they're building their AI policy, their AI strategy before they let their employees start using it. And healthcare is highly regulated, so they need to be careful about it. Also, a lot of technology and infrastructure in healthcare is that there's a lot of it, and a lot of it's out of date, so it's not as simple as just flicking a switch and turning AI on. So they need to do some work to get ready for that. Fair enough. Company B is in a similar situation. They're also going through this same process to get ready for using AI, and they're doing something extra on top of that. And that is they're investing in a little bit of training and education for all their people to encourage them to start using AI even before their organization, the company, is ready for them to start using it. And they do it, and they can do it, because what they're saying is, they're not saying use AI in your professional role where you might be using it on patient data and client information and things that we're not quite sure whether we've got the privacy and confidentiality and security in place yet. That would be negligent. But what they're saying is use AI to do other things, even outside the workplace. So learn how to use AI to plan a 6-year-old's birthday party, or use AI to tell you about a travel destination that you're going to, or even in the workplace. Use AI to get some advice for if you're about to have a difficult conversation with a manager about something. Ask AI for some tips on how to make that conversation, frame it up and make it flow better. Or it could be for the manager who has to have a difficult conversation with her team member about why they're not getting the pay rise that they might have expected. So in these ways, this company B is getting their people familiar with actually using AI in a positive way. And then when they're ready with their strategy and their policy and their software infrastructure, then the people are much more comfortable with AI already, and they can use it in a professional role in their workplace. So look, both approaches can work. Company A, where they're saying, hold on, don't use AI at all until we tell you it's okay. And company B, which is saying, hold on, we need to get AI ready from a professional perspective, but in the meantime, here are some ways that you can use AI in your personal life or even in your professional life, but without using it in your core role. And look, as I said, both options are okay, but I think option B, what company B is doing, is better, because they're getting people ready for when the company is going to be ready. And if they don't do that, that's okay. But a lot of the news that people get about AI, unfortunately, is negative news. It's what the media says about AI, like AI is going to destroy jobs, it's going to destroy humanity, it's bad for our children, it's bad for education. So they hear lots of negative stories about AI. So by the time the company comes to show them how they can use it professionally, they might be already against it. Whereas what company B is doing is they're getting people using it in small ways to add value to their own lives. Not necessarily add value to the company, but add value to themselves. They're helping them get ready for AI. So what are you doing to get ready for AI? Are you doing just basic education to get people to that base level? I'm always surprised when I run presentations for clients, just for their general staff, about using AI. I'm always surprised about how many people still have never used a tool like ChatGPT or Microsoft Copilot or Perplexity. They've never used it, so they don't know what they don't know. And especially, they don't know what they don't know is possible. And this is what I think this is the key to getting started. Imagine if you'd never used Google and you were still doing all your research by going down to the local library and searching through books. And then somebody showed you Google. It would be amazing. It would be mind-blowing. And I'm finding that many people are finding the same with AI. There's AI tools literally at their fingertips, but they've never used it because they never really realized what was possible. So they never really had a motivation to even try it out. So get people to that base level so that they're ready to use AI, even if you as an organization and a company aren't ready to let them loose completely with using AI. So what are you doing? I'm running a free public online presentation soon about this topic. It's about putting AI into action. And I'm talking about 3 ways that you as a leader and an organization can do that. And one of them is to get this base level of awareness. So if you're interested, register. It's free, it's public, it's open to everybody. So come along and learn about all 3 ways. And also, because it's free and open to everyone, feel free to share it with other leaders in your team, your organization, and even in your broader network. I'll see you in the future.